Hey y'all, hey! All right, so it's Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Knox, can you turn that down just a little bit, bud? Thanks. Thanks, dude. All right. Okay, I think it is, yeah. It's Wednesday, we're getting started. I just burned a bunch of toast over here. It smells lovely in our house. Let me think of what else is going on. I don't know, that's pretty much it. I've done a lot of work this morning. But I wanted to knock out this training because I think this is so important. Hey, Misty. Feel free. Hey, Annie. Thanks for saying hi when y'all jump on. I appreciate that so much. I absolutely love when people jump on and are just like, hey, I see you, girl. I see you. All right. Feel free to share this. If you are in network marketing, you can share this with your team. You can share this on your main page. You can share it wherever. I don't know. Hats always get this weird thing. I don't like my ears sticking out, but I need a hat today because I haven't washed my hair in several days. Okay, as a leader, you have to continue to pedal every single day. So that is our topic today. I think it's a topic that people truly don't understand. They just don't get it. So this is, and I'm going to talk specifically about my team. So, because I think it makes it a little more real when I relate it to something. So, for those of y'all that don't, I'm Dana Keppel. I'm a Star Platinum Director at Live and Life by Alcone. There's my lovely intro. As I sat here in my kitchen with burnt toast and some casual clothes on, right? Because we're headed to the beach. So, I came to Lime Life within 60 days. I hit the top of the company. Click join, hit the top, 60 days in between. So what that means is a lot of my leaders, and I would say all of my top leaders that came in on the front end had never even had network marketing experience. So it's it was quite incredible what they did here. They came in, they got to work, they hustled, they grinded. I say they hustle and grinded. They did hustle and grind, but it was like, bam, here we are, we've arrived. So I quickly had people hit the executive positions like in a month, 2 months, 6 months. I mean, that's pretty unheard of in network marketing to hit the executive ranks in a month, 2 months, 6 months. And so it was literally like the perfect storm. And I'm so thankful for that because without that, we wouldn't have had the insane momentum. Our team wouldn't have grown so fast. We wouldn't have had so many people. But the downside of that is the fact that, if I'm being super honest, really none of them had to struggle to get where they were, okay? They came in and they were working and they were doing all the things, but there was no struggle involved on the front end when we first got here. And all my girls that hit executive probably in our first year here, they came in. It's like we came, we saw, we conquered, and they did it. Okay, but what happened is all these girls who had never done network marketing, who didn't really have to struggle a lot, right? They were hustling, they were working hard and deserved it, but there wasn't like a long period of struggle, which normally comes with network marketing when trying to reach those higher ranks. And they made great money, like mind-blowing $10, $20, $30,000 paychecks. I mean, I'm talking life-changing paychecks. These are girls underneath me. But what it didn't set them up for was the fact that you have to continue to pedal every single day to keep those kind of paychecks. Okay, to keep that paycheck going up or even staying steady, you have to continue to pedal. And this is what a lot of people don't understand in network marketing. Okay, they think they're coming in, they're buying a lottery ticket, they're hoping they sign someone good underneath them, and they hope they have money for the rest of their lives. Y'all, if that was the case, everybody would be doing network marketing, right? But really, network marketing is the absolute opposite of a lottery ticket. It should be like hustle and grind, okay? The way that comp plans are built, they're built for people to continue to hustle and grind. It makes sense. You're getting paid for what you're bringing to the company, okay? Which is very different than the traditional, like the traditional business structure. Business structure, normally like you get a salary, and whether you're performing or not, you're getting the same thing, right? Like it's something you agreed on. Here in network marketing, it's like the more you produce, the more you make, right? But the thing is, you have to keep producing. If network marketing worked where you hit the top and you made that paycheck forever, what would happen? Let's think about it. So if you came here and once you hit a certain rank, you always made that money over and over and over again, what would happen? People would get complacent. People would get lazy. People would quit showing up because they would know that no matter what they do, they've got income coming in. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Businesses would go bankrupt. That isn't how things are set up. They're set up for you come in and work and hustle and grind and you get paid. But I say hustle and grind because I want to be honest with you. It's work. But it's fine. It's on your own terms. It's on your own time. It's all the things, right? And there's so many benefits to it. But I don't want to lie to you in thinking that you're going to come in, you're going to hit the top, and you're going to make that money forever. Okay, you have to continue to pedal. And I'm going to talk about that. So I want you guys to think about it in a race, right? I want you to think about being in a race compared to your network marketing journey. Network marketing is not like this. Okay? It's literally like this, like this, like this, like this. And sometimes it's like, oh, we got to go backwards. We got to go around. It's like this, literally. This is network marketing. Highs, lows, ups, downs, twists, and turns, right? It's not like this. You're not just constantly shooting to the top. But there are a lot of highs, and then sometimes there's lows. There's highs, and then there's lows. So I want you to think about being on a bike race, okay? When you're on a bike race, okay, you're like pushing, grinding, pushing, grinding, pushing, grinding, pushing, grinding. You get to the top of the mountain, right? You have two options on the way down. You can like breathe, relax, but keep pedaling, keep the momentum going. Or you can like throw it back, lay back, and just coast all the way down, right? But what's gonna happen when you, after that valley, when you start going up that next mountain, if you've just coasted all the way down and not done anything, it's gonna be harder to get up that next hill. Whereas had you just taken a breath on the way down, gathered yourself, and started to just slowly pedal and keep a pace going, then you're gonna go up that next mountain that much easier. But I see this daily. People make it up here. They make their first goal paycheck. They make their first $10,000 in a month. They make their first $50,000 in a month. And then people are like, oh, hey, my team's doing all the work. They're doing it. They're doing all the things. So I'm going to lay back and relax. And then their team hits a valley. They get to the bottom of the valley and they come to me crying. Real tears. My paycheck's going backwards. I don't know if I can do this. I got to quit. Must be the company. The company sucks. They've changed things. My paycheck sucks. I am out of here. Stop. Hold up. Wait. Okay, let's look at this. Did your company have a rec report every month? Did anyone rank up this month? Did anyone make a good paycheck this month? Did anyone recruit? Did anyone sell anything? Okay, over here at Lime Life, I don't know, and I know I have lots of network marketers from lots of different companies joining me. I don't know what y'all's personal sales are like, but we have people here at Lime Life that are selling $10,000 to $20,000 by themselves a month. Okay? It's clearly not the company that's the issue. If there are people that are selling personally $10,000 to $20,000, it's not the company, it's your work ethic. It's that you quit showing up. Okay? Same things happen when people go to another company. This always just blows like the top of my head literally jumps out of this hat and falls on the ground, blows up. People go to another company and they're successful and they're like, oh, it was my last company. The products weren't good. The comp plan wasn't good. I'm over here, I'm making all the money. Okay, sister, I got you. I'm so proud of you. And I'm so happy that you're making so much money now. And I'm so happy that you're happy. But let's have a real come to Jesus, okay? You weren't doing any of the things here that you're doing there. You didn't show up here. You didn't do all the things. You weren't working your own business. You weren't doing anything here. So if you go somewhere else and you start showing up and working and putting in the hustle and grind, I would hope you're making more money there. If so, there's a problem. But it just blows my mind how people lie to themselves about the work that they're not doing, okay? They're not showing up to work, and then all of a sudden it's their team's fault. It's someone else's fault. It's everybody's fault, but of course your own. You have to show up to make a check. And you got to show up every single day. And I'm going to talk about this because I'm throwing this in because I know this is something people don't want to think about. It's morbid. It's sad. It's all the things. But dang it, I showed up every single day for literally like 15 hours a day when I first got here, right? I hustled and grinded and hustled and grinded and I was making paychecks that I have never seen in my life, $60,000 a month, and I was still showing up like I was making $50. I was still showing up as the leader that I knew I needed to be and wanted to be for my team. Even if I'm making 60 grand, I'm showing up like I'm making $50 because I want even more than that. And I know I've got to be consistent, right? And I continued, like I hit a little bit of a pace. So I just grind. After 18 months, I was worn out, okay? And I'm not asking any of you to do that, right? I'm not asking you to physically put yourself in the hospital for overworking. I've done that. Don't do that. But you got to show up and you got to work, right? But I hustled and grinded. And then after about 18 months, I took a little bit of a pacer. Like I was still pedaling, showing up every day, working my own business, doing team trainings, checking in on people. Fast forward a couple years in, last February, my mother passed away. There was nothing on earth that can prepare you for that. My mom was young. I feel like I'm young. She was healthy. There was not a single bit of warning that my mother was going to die. She died. There was nothing I could do about it, right? She died. You can't pick yourself back up in a business and hustle and grind after you lose your mom. You just can't. Now, I will tell you, on the way to the funeral, I was reaching out to my leader saying, I need you to step up because I don't know when I'm going to be able to step back in. I'm going to be here and I'm going to be trying to do things, but I can't promise you from day to day. But what happened is I had hustled and grinded so long and I'd helped build so many leaders. And I had really empowered my leaders and taught them what to do and showed them by example that they stepped in and filled that gap, right? But here's the difference. Here is the difference. I showed up every single day up until that point. Every single day without fail, I showed up. So when life happened, and I'm not talking life happened like your kids got a cold. Those are excuses. I'm talking you get cancer. You lose a child, okay? You lose a parent. Big things, right, happen. Now, some things you got to push through and you got to grind through. And you got to find a balance there, okay? You can't, every little thing in your life that comes up, have an excuse. Well, I can't work. Well, I can't do this. Well, I got this going on. Well, life's busy. Well, COVID hit. No. I'm talking things where you can't get out of the bed. Those are the times where you're like, okay, I need to take a break. But all these things have happened to people on my team. Lost children, lost parents, lost siblings. Those are big life things. Got cancer, all those things. But the difference in the leaders whose teams that make it through and grow stronger is the type of leader that you were before that. There's just so many things in life you can't prepare for, right? We have some moms on our team that could have never thought they'd be single moms. Here they are, single moms. We have moms on our team that never thought that they would be in an abusive relationship. Here they are and having to get out all of a sudden in one day, right? It happens. Life happens. But you've got to lead up until one of those major life things, and then your team can keep going. But had I stopped working my business 6 months before my mom passed, when she passed, my business would have crashed and burned and gone backwards because I was already so checked out. But I was so invested in my team. I was so invested in showing up every day, and I continued to pedal every single day. Your team feels that. They know that. You know, when my mom passed, I had people from all over the country calling me, messaging me, seeing what they could do with my team. People off other lines in our company that don't make a dime on me were stepping up, training my team, leading my team, checking in with my team because I had done the same for them previously, because I had shown up as a leader, okay? And people see that. People know who's in the trenches with them, okay? If I have people in the trenches with me, something goes on, guess what? I'm going to dig them out of that trench and help them. But If I have people that are over there telling me what to do from a chair, telling me what to do while they're collecting on me, they're making bank, and then they're shooting in a group message, don't forget, get active. Don't forget, we're all jumping back in this month. And they haven't put in the work to show up and show you that they're in the trenches with you. That ain't it. A leader like that will fail 100% of the time. It's not always quickly. It's a slow fade. That song. It's a slow fade, but you will fail. You have to continue to pedal in this business. I also want you to think about it like this, okay? You're riding your bike. Hard things come, right? You need to slow down. Is it easier to get going again if you're still on your bike and you're just coasting and pedaling every now and then? Or is it easier to stop, have to get back on a bike, get yourself back adjusted, and then start again? If you just stay on the bike and keep pedaling, things get easier. But so many people, what happens is things start to get hard and they bail out. And that's where true leadership shows up. True leadership is not in a rank or a title. True leadership is carrying your team when things have hit rock bottom. True leadership is realizing, well, dang it, my trek is going backwards. I better turn this ship around. I better pull something out. I better come and figure out something new to get people going. I better figure out how I can help them. That's true leadership. Titles, ranks, all those things don't matter to your team if you aren't in the trenches and pedaling with them. They don't care. Actually, they'll learn to resent it. I've seen that happen too. People who fall lower on my line, who are hustling, working, grinding, they want to be so good, but they just need a little guidance. They need a little leadership. They need someone helping them along the way, right? But their leader is above them. Their leader has a better title. Their leader makes more money than them, and their leader does nothing. Their leader doesn't check in on them. Their leader doesn't pedal. Their leader doesn't lead by example. What happens is those people down here learn to resent it. I have literally seen this happen where this person so I'm here, this person in between, and then you got people down here. This person right here was super close to a rank, super close to getting another title. And these people down here legit threw their hands in the air and said, I'm going to take the month off. I'm not going to place any more orders this month. I'm not going to reach out to any more customers because I'll be danged if I help this middle person reach a new title, status, and make more money because they aren't helping me. I'm not saying that's the way to be. I'm not saying that. Like, don't be spiteful. But I'm saying it happens. And you got to think about, you got to think about, how do you want to be treated yourself? Do you want a leader that shows up and works with you? Or do you want a leader who's off the bike over there taking a water break, swimming in the ocean in Hawaii? All right. Love y'all. That was it. So start pedaling. Even if you've gotten off your bike, this is the other good thing. At any given day, you can jump back on your bike. And they say it's like riding a bike. You know, like you can always get back on and learn to ride again. You're not going to forget how to work this business. So if you've jumped off the bike, if you've bailed off the bike and jumped in the ocean and said, forget this for right now, but now you're like, dang, this is a wake-up call. My whole team's going to fade off. I'm not going to have any money. I'm not going to have any team left. And worse than all of those, you're going to feel like crap. When I'm not leading my team, I lead my team 365 days of the year. But when I'm not doing everything I can do and I'm not eating, sleeping, and breathing Lime Life, I feel guilty. Like I have trouble going to sleep at night because I'm like, dang, I need to be helping more people do what I've done. I need to be helping more people change their life because I need like 50 other women to be able to up and move to Hawaii with me and hang out because I've helped them get there, right? But if you're one of those people that's gotten off the bike for some reason or another and you realize, dang, that really isn't fair to my team, you can always get back on. It just takes a commitment to get back on that bike. It's not going to be easy. I think about when Knox started learning to ride a bike. It was work. It was freaking work. But dang, when he got on that bike and took off for the first time by himself, I mean his hands and his face, and it was like he had won $10 million. because it feels good inside to get back on and start hustling and grinding and running with like-minded people. So wherever you are, you can be like sitting on the bike. You cannot even have bought the bike yet. You could be just looking at the bike store right now. Like, is this a something I want to get into? Do I want to start riding the bike with Dana? You can be there. At any point, you can decide to get on the bike and go. You just got to be committed to doing some sort of pedaling every single day. Just a little bit. You can pedal for 5 minutes a day and still make it in this business. You can pedal for 30 minutes. You can pedal for like 8 to 10 hours a day like I do just because I love it that much, right? All right, so, oh, and look at this cute cup. I haven't shouted out. Y'all, I have the best customers ever. This is from one of my customers, Tracy. She's the sweetest. She mailed me this. I mean, y'all, how fun is this? My customers that I love to take care of also take care of me sometimes. Look how cute it is. Emily, if you don't pick out a bike and go, girl, I'm going to come over there and pick out a bike for you. Emily has been on the fence about joining me forever. Forever. She's been looking at bikes. She probably test driving some of them, but she cannot get on that bike and go. And I never say this, but I'm about to come to the store and throw you on a bike because you have thought about this too long. It's time, girl. It's time to go. Also, okay, so it's 10:47 a.m. here. You got 5 minutes to ask me any questions you want. But I'm going to also let you guys know, those of you who are watching, I am doing a call tomorrow. It's a 5 to 10 minute call. This is not like a 30, 40, none of that mess. A 5 to 10 minute call, 5 to 10 minute call, where I'm just going to share a little bit about my journey here and what Lime Life could look like for you. If you want to jump on that call, drop a comment. I will get you the link to that call. It's going to be super short and sweet, and there's going to be giveaways on it. So just for jumping on and listening, I'll pick some winners at random, and you'll win $25 gift cards to Lime Life that you can use on any product that you want. If you already have a beauty guide, that's okay. You can use it with that beauty guide. It's not going to be specific to me. If I invite you, it'll be specific to me. If you're joining someone else on the call, it'll be from them. But you can jump on, you can listen to the call, just see what it's like here, and then you have a chance to win. And it's like a trial run, so all we're asking for is your feedback. So you're going to listen to this call, and then whoever invited you, you're going to message them back. They're going to ask you, what did you love about this call, and what do you think would have made this call better? That easy, right? By answering those questions, you're going to be added into another drawing for more gift cards, okay? So showing up will give you some chances to earn gift cards. Giving feedback on what you thought on the call will give you chances to earn gift cards. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. We are located in Honolulu, Hawaii. We just moved here a month ago, so yeah, it's 10 here. The call is going to be at 3 o'clock Honolulu time, which is 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. What you need, Sissy Boo?
I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay, you can get a drink.
Can I have this?
Let's go, Emily! Why are you laughing? This is how I break it down. Emily's thinking about riding the bike with us.
What bike?
What bike? The Lime Life bike. Do a dance for her.
Okay, can I have that Sprite?
Okay, yeah, just don't let it explode. Any questions y'all got? Just 3 minutes left to ask me any questions you have. It can be business questions. It can be whatever you want. It can be family questions. It can be, I don't know, whatever y'all want to ask me. You got 3 minutes. Make it good. My child, let me show y'all. If y'all have been watching me all week, all those Sprites that exploded were on the last wonky
Sprite, and it's so hard to open. And
I don't think it's gonna work. You have to throw it, just let it dump out, and then we'll get a new one. Thanks so much, Nicole. Thanks, Amber. Yeah, it is amazing. You know what's amazing about it is the fact that my husband got a job offer here. And college football is not like you have 2 weeks to decide. His was like, you got like pretty much 24 hours to decide, because we had a lot of things going on at that point. We had a lot of things in the works. So we pretty much had 24 hours to decide, are we moving to Hawaii or no? And thankfully my job made it where we were able to say, yeah, in 24 hours, let's move. 2 weeks later, he left, and then 2 weeks after that, we left. So from a month, like we had 1 month to sell everything we own in our house, and we would pack up, and we packed 11 suitcases, and we moved here.
I love Rebecca's comment when you're hiking Cocoa Head again.
Listen, I don't know that Cocoa Head is in the cards for me. When I tell you that I thought I died 3 times on the way up, I literally had my phone and I was like, children, if I die, text your daddy and tell him you're on Cocoa Head. Tell all these people around here that you have a daddy. He's at work and he needs to come get you.
Mommy, look how
But I did make it through. Okay. All right, you got 1 more minute for questions and then I'll be off.
It doesn't come out and then you just push and it does.
Awesome. And I will drop the link to our Zoom for any of y'all that want to jump on it tomorrow night. You can jump on, check it out. Just see if this might fit into your schedule, you know? And the fun part about this business is that it looks so different for everyone. Like, everyone that works here works it different. And that's the best part of it. You can genuinely be your authentic self and work it however you want. Like, I work it with no makeup on. I mean, I work for a makeup company, but we also have bomb skincare. So I wear no makeup. Except for yesterday, I got all cute. Y'all can go back and check out that video because I was looking good. How do you communicate with your team who started out strong but lost interest in getting active? Okay, this is the last question I'm taking for today. So I think first off, you have to remind yourself that this is a business where they are their own business owner. That's super loud. You got to stop that. They're their own business owners, right? So many times it's hard to remember that mentality because especially when you're an upline, you feel like you're almost like their boss, but you're really not. So you got to step back and remember that. The second part is you got to remember that you can't want it more than them. I want so much for a few people on my team. Like, I know they have what it takes. I know they could be killer. I know they could make $10,000 a month, but I can't want it more than them. Me wanting it so bad for them is never going to do anything for them. So I suggest you reaching out to them and just asking them what they want out of this business. Some people will tell you, I don't want anything. But then you may reach out to them and they may say, like, I want to make $500 a month. And that's when you say, do you give me permission to be honest with you? Like, can we have an honest conversation? You're wanting to make $500 a month, but your actions aren't going to bring you in $30 a month. So let's figure out how we can make your actions match your goals here, right? Okay, the other thing is to remember that you have to meet people where they are. We have no idea what's going on in people's lives. I literally have a girl that I just thought, oh my gosh, she's like giving up on this business. What is she doing? I had no idea that she had lost a child. No one did because she hadn't posted it on social media. And that's pretty much all we know, right? I had no idea that she had lost a child, like a pregnancy. And it was a pretty far along pregnancy. And her husband ended up leaving her because they had issues over it. And here I am, like thinking, why aren't you getting active? And she's bearing a child and becoming a single mom to the other ones. So, and not that every single person is going to be that deep, but you never know. Different things affect different people. So just meeting them where they are and constantly reminding them that when they're ready, you're ready to go with them. I still check in with my people who aren't like actively running, reminding them, hey, I'm here and I'm still offering the information and the things that they need. But until they decide to make that change, you're just going to be beating a dead horse over and over and over. All right, y'all.
Wait, I need to show y'all something. So this morning,
Kinsley, I've already posted it. She's trying to call me out on this toast, and I have already posted it.
And I wanted toast, and look what she came out with. Rude. No children are rude, and not even thankful. Not thankful. Okay, love y'all. Love y'all.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.